Hey everybody, my name is Dr. George Birnbach and I want to talk to you about the three most powerful emotions that I want you using in your marketing. These are the marketing titans of emotions in advertising, and if you haven't added emotions into your marketing arsenal yet, well, you're missing out big time. Many of the successful marketers in our industry, well, they're masters of emotions because emotions are great at one thing, and that's to inspire action. And those actions generate revenue. Your success in marketing your practice lies not just in your ability to do great work or to craft compelling marketing stories and marketing messages, but also in your ability to take someone from interested into an action state, to inspire action from potential new patients. You see? And there are three emotions that every marketer should use in their marketing campaign to boost their results. The first is curiosity, right? Curiosity drives action like almost nothing else. You realize what this looks like because when you were a child, after weeks writing up Christmas lists, telling your parents and dropping hints, you saw a box under that Christmas tree that you just had to get inside of, and you timed it out. You stepped it out, and you knew it was 37 steps from the moment your feet hit the floor till you could have your hands wrapped around that box. We've all been there. The mixed emotion of excitement and wanting to know what's inside that box drove you to open that present, sometimes before you were supposed to, but many times just with such a passion that you didn't care who was watching. Hell, half the time you lost the card, you didn't even know who it was from. But marketing a practice is very similar. Once we know what our services are, once we know what our passions are, once we understand our proper audience, and we're ready to convey the right message at the right time, your offer to that population is like a present. And we have to build that curiosity. George Loewenstein in 1994 equated curiosity to other drive states like hunger. And he said, when we eat, we're satisfying hunger. It's an instinctive decision made by our subconscious mind to ensure the well-being of our body. And Loewenstein suggested that curiosity works the same way. Our brain cannot stand something we're interested in that we haven't understood or known. We haven't closed that loop of interest and satisfaction. So our brains force us to connect those dots, to fill in that information gap. And so we can use that in our marketing. We can use curiosity to open a conversation with a transformation statement or a strong value proposition. And then we leave the other half open that they can satisfy by picking up the phone or watching a video or going to the website. It's best when combined with a strong but clear call to action. Head over to our website, click the big red button, and see if we're the right chiropractic office for you. You see, we have a gift there waiting, and we're using curiosity that way. The second emotion is empathy, because empathy builds trust, and trust is the essence of action in marketing. The days when you can put up an ad everywhere and people just swarm because of a coupon, that's relatively dead. Just remember that people who are attracted by discounts want more discounts. Coupon buyers stay coupon buyers. And if you give people a deal, they always want a deal again in some way or another. You see, it's not that ads don't work, and it's not that voucher or coupon ads don't work, but the people coming in from there are a different mindset than referrals. When done right, you sharing your vision and your path, the transparency of your program, when you do that properly, that's empathy that builds a brand that lasts for decades, a brand capable of changing people's relationship with themselves in healthcare, because they will see how you do things. They will see how you live inside of your values and you lead with authority. That level of transparency and empathy carries huge potential when it comes to building a loyal base of patients. So zero in on your ideal customers, your ideal patients. Engage with them through empathy and be transparent about your process and how it helps people down that road. It facilitates their journey from frustrated to satisfied. You'll build a strong emotional connection with your audience, right? Whether it's through a Facebook Live video or a YouTube video, or it's, copywriting on a website. Showing some empathy. I know what you're going through and I'd love to help. That'll give you an easier time in marketing. And then the strongest emotion of all of them is fear. Remember, there are only two future-based emotions, which are fear and hope. And they're basically the same emotion, just one's positive, one's negative. But fear is said to have twice the effect of pleasurable emotions. Fear doesn't have to be explicitly expressed to get its full effect. Something as small as fear of missing out is strong enough to inspire action. So make sure you're using that in your marketing. You don't want to miss out on these 3 exercises that can help eliminate headaches for life. You see, the reason we want to put emotion in our marketing is because emotion is a catalyst for action. It allows action to happen easier without being heavy or taking away from the process. You see, in marketing, we're going from curiosity to action. That's what we need to do. Our headlines grab their attention, but then our process has to be simple enough for them to act in there. We want to make the consequences of not taking action as strong as the joys of taking action, because otherwise you might get caught up in their normal day-to-day stress and fall into a procrastination cycle. People procrastinate because they are given time and choices. If you limit the time for them to act and you limit the choices they have, you will create stronger urgency playing in here. So take a look at your websites, take a look at your emails, take a look at the posters in your office. Because the day you can sprinkle emotions into your language, into your scripting, into your marketing is the day your life changes in growing a practice. You'll have more patients waiting to get in and work with you than ever before. And the best thing you can do right now is to walk through your office, walk through your entire process and say, what are we doing to create curiosity? What are we doing to create empathy? And where are we limiting their choices so they can take the right step towards the best solution? All right? Think about this. This is a good project for this week.